let us have a look at different game mode template. We don't need to actually create a new project for a new template. We can actually import that template inside the same project. Click on this content drawer, click on Add, and select Add Feature or Content Pack. And from here, we'll now be exploring this first person template. Just click on Add to Project. It will take few minutes, and then we'll be having that template inside the same project. Go to the content drawer, and here we have this first person template. We can access the map inside that first person template map. Just double press it to open the new map. So this is the map for the first person template. So this one is a bit different from the third person template. So over here we have this gun, and we have our player start over here, and we have some more changes inside this level. Let us explore. We'll just press play. And now we have this character, and the camera of this character has been attached at the front. So that is why you can only see the hand of it. I can just go forward, and it automatically attach the gun in his hand, which is just done using the help of the skeletons and the sockets, which we'll be learning in the future lecture. So now if I just press my left mouse button, it is going to shoot a bullet, and the actors which are having the simulate physics property enabled, only those actors are actually getting affected with this bullet. The actors which doesn't have the physics property enabled are just colliding with this bullet. Then we can just move over here. If I press escape, I can just exit out. So here we have two blueprints. One is the rifle blueprint, and the other one will be the first person blueprint. I can go to the content drawer, and inside the blueprints, we have this first person character blueprint. We don't need to go to the event graph for now. We'll go to the viewport, and here you can see the mesh consists of just the hands, and the camera is actually situated over here. So we can actually select this camera and move it backwards. But here you can see that the camera is actually the parent and the mesh is the child. That's why if you are moving the camera backwards, the mesh is moving the same. So instead we can select this child actor over here and move this forward. I can compile and save. Now we are able to see the arms. I can go back and move it to previous position, compile and save. Then we can hold this gun like this. So the camera property is attached with the arms or the mesh for this first person template. Then we have the animation of holding the gun and shooting of the gun. So all those animations are present inside this project. Then we have the game mode for this, and we have the rifle blueprint. So again, we will be looking to the event graph in the future lectures, but for now we just look at the viewport. So the basic logic of this is when our character is getting closer to this gun, and finally when the character is getting colliding with this gun, the gun is attaching to the character. So the attaching thing is done by using the skeletons and the sockets. We have the collider and all. So inside this first person character, also we have the character movement. And here also we can actually change the speed of this character. So maximum is now 600. We can change it to 1000 and it will be moving much faster. Likewise, all other properties are there. I can compile and hit save. So now it will be moving much faster. Now I'm using tab instead of spacebar because we have changed it before inside the input mappings. So we can do something different. We can go to the world settings and here we can actually set the gravity scale for like suppose 100. Now if I press play, you can see that all these cubes are actually moving upwards because all those are supporting the simulate physics property. Amazing.